Okay, this is a video showing capabilities of some USD capabilities that have been built. So the first is a command line application called PV to USDA, which takes either a PVZ or a PVS file and it will generate USD content. So I've got a collection of files here. Let's just randomly pick any of them, PV to USDA, and let's choose the V10 bike. So we give it a name, we can give it an output directory. Let's give it we'll call it bike, and let's just let that run. So very simple. If we cd into bike, take a look. Here's our USD file. There's a viewer available which we can run, and here's the bike in the USD previewer. So that's a full USD model, which can then be used in any tool that consumes USD content. So that's a pretty simple basic command line. You can convert any PVS, PVZ structure with texture, so all the features, everything except for PMI and sort of very specific engineering data, but certainly all the visualization content will convert. Right, the next thing to look at is a capability that's I wouldn't say documented inside of Creoview, although there is a document that I managed to get hold of, thank you John, which shows how this works. But there is a way to create a plugin for Creoview, and if you follow the mechanism in the document, which is to create an entry inside of the registry like this, which basically says what to do and what to run, you can see I'm running my my PV2USD application, command line application, within Creoview. So if I start Creoview, and I load a file, let's just let's pick the chessboard. So we have a chessboard model, standard Creoview model again. The plugin, now this comes in as an illustration. We need to go back to the default view. We go into Tools. If registered properly, your plugin appears here, as mine has. If I click on that button, that's executing my viewer, and I've configured it to run the viewer at the end. So there's the chessboard created as USD content. Now this could be linked directly to a running Omniverse session. So you can see here's the dynamic output from that application as it ran. So this could actually be linked up to something that's monitoring this folder, and it could automatically load it into Omniverse. Well, if we can get that information into Creoview, that now means that we can basically load any information into Creoview. So what would it be like, for example, if we had a Windchill system and we could open up a representation in Creoview? And once, of course, we have loaded that representation from Windchill, as such, we can go to the tools, click Save as USD, see the writer started. here's our snowmobile in USD form. So now we can basically take data, whether it's any data loaded into Creoview, whether it's from Windchill or anything else, and we can push that out to a USD compliant reader. So Omniverse being one of the obvious ones. So that's a nice trick, being able to load that inside of Creoview, and therefore being able to export any data that you can load in Windchill and you view in Windchill, you can now export out to Omniverse. I will do a separate video that shows the NVIDIA plugins that run inside of Creo, and I believe inside of Onshape as well, so you can do pretty much the same thing from inside of Creo and inside of Onshape. So that's the end of that demo.